Alright, I'm gonna have it this here in a minute. I'm gonna put some more primer on it, sand it, and see if I took care of all the spots. That's been painted. We attempted to fix the dent in the bumper here. I'll show you some other time. Just reprimed it. I'm gonna chrome them again. And my dad worked in this spot here a bit. Let's see it. There we go. And let it dry some more, and hit it with his air thing, sander thing, line sander. And that's probably the only little time I'm gonna have before I have to go to work. So. On this thing. Might see my dad running around here because he's got things to do. Alright, that'll probably take a little while to dry, and there really isn't much else I can, well, that's not true. I guess we can see if that stuff is dry. If it is, as you can see, I got some runs, so I got to take care of that. Let's see here. Nope, not dry yet. Well, all this I can do, but I don't have time for it. Well, I guess I'll just have to take care of it some other time. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're going to attempt to paint something here. And something we're going to paint is this box. We're going to test it. We're going to test this because painting is different than what my dad's used to nowadays. So, you got to mix it just right, all these chemicals or whatever. What we're going to do is use a new paint gun here. It's nice and sharp, isn't it? Got a respirator, got a cleaning bucket. He's getting the bucket to mix the paint. Got the paint over there. This is my new toolbox. I'm sure you remember that from the other day. Here's a header panel. We're not going to paint in or anything yet. We're going to mix up some of this here paint in this bucket. I'm going to put some little primer, or not primer, I mean, whatever that stuff's called. And then we're going to just spray it on this box and let it dry and see how well it does. If it does well enough, dries good and it's not wet, I guess, I don't know, then we'll just see what happens, We'll just see what happens, so I'll let you know. Man, we made a mess. Made quite a mess. Don't really even need this. Really. Put it back where I had it. There was in here. I'll put it down somewhere. I'll give you a closer look at our paint gun. This is it. Hang on, there you go. Pretty nifty paint gun. All kinds of little different gadgets and turn handles and stuff. Here's the paint. Doesn't want to stay mixed right. Well, we didn't paint this box, we painted this box. It's hard to see, but it has been painted in a certain couple of spots. And now I'm not too sure about the paint color. Not 100% sure. I cleaned that up pretty good. There's our cleaning bucket. Made a mess. We got our paint gun is dripping all over the place, so you can see all the little spots. So here's one there, and there's one there, and a couple over there, dripping everywhere. And I lied. We decided to paint something. Not too shabby, I'd say. That's garbage. Not too bad, I'd say. It's a little different from the colors I've shown before, isn't it? Looks good to me, though. Here, let me turn the light on. It might help. Sorry about that, and I had to switch to my phone. My camera decided to die on me. But anyway, I guess you have to see it with just the basic light. It's pretty dry to the touch now. Probably another coat, and it would be a little darker, and I think it would look fine. But this was just a test, so to speak. I have a little issue over here. The gun was acting really weird because we're still not used to it. It just kind of went all over the place over here, and my dad tried to wipe it off with a paper towel, which kind of worked, but I could probably wet sand that in or something. I'm not worried about it because this may not be the final time we paint this. It looks really good. I mean, it really does. Nice even coat. The gun works really good, except it just drips all over the place. And I think I know why. Oh, since we kind of rushed this, my dad really didn't. My dad and I didn't really get a chance to look at this gun very much. This valve, this handle, the knob. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Controls the needle in there. I know it's hard to see because my phone has no focus whatsoever. But that little bitty needle in the center of that hole makes it out more, in more, whatever. I don't know what setting he had this set to, but I think he had it to the point where it was just high volume and it was just dripping out because he didn't have the needle set correct. But again, I don't blame him for that. After all, it's still trying to get used to it. Hold on a second. Shut up, you. Darn thing leaks all the time. Anyway, so that was our first test adventure, or first paint test adventure. I'm going to let this dry for a bit, then I'm going to take it outside and hold it up to the car in certain spots. Well, we kind of went ahead and sprayed a few spurts on the car. See, here's one. It's actually dry already too. But here's the paint I sprayed with the spray can. See how dark it is? Then you go over to what I got here. Back to the spray can paint. What we have. We also splayed it in there. We also sprayed it in there. My dad kind of wiped it in. So, I think it's the right color. And what I did is I got the wrong color for the spray can. Like I said the other day, all this stuff's going to have to come out so we can... All this stuff here is going to have to come out so we can redo that. Which is fine, because I'll put it all back in later. I think I just run... I could be wrong. Because here's the bottom. So faded. Here's the color of the bottom of the car. And I'm going to take a picture of this, so bear with me here. Come on, you. There it goes. And now to the spot we sprayed up here. I can't see my phone very well. There we go. And I'm going to compare those two later. It's a bit windy out here. Alright, all I know is I'm getting a little high from the paint fumes and I need something to drink. So, hopefully after I compare these, after I sat down and rested, I'm going to get lightheaded. We'll compare them and hopefully that'll be good and that's the right color. And maybe tomorrow, or even today even, we might paint that. Who knows? See ya.